Buongiorno, buonasera, good day or good evening. This is Larry Aiello. So in this video, I'll be going over a Zoom call I did with my Meetup group a couple years ago. I'll leave a link in the description below. We do various Meetup calls like this on Zoom from occasion, teaching Italian, playing Italian hangman, etc., etc. So in this video, we are going to look at Catania, the cathedral, and the underground. The underground is a series of underground churches and ruins underneath the city of Catania, secret passageways created from the lava flows of Mount Etna. We'll also take a look at the streets of Taormina, and there's also an amphitheater there. We'll take a look at a funny t-shirt that has mafia connotations. We'll also take a look at some Fichi D'India. These are cactus figs you see all over Sicily. We'll take a look at the Straits of Messina, picture taken of the Italian coastline from Sicily. You could see the mainland of Italy from Sicily. The Italian government just recently approved, I see anywhere from 13 to 15 billion euros to create the longest suspension bridge in the world. We'll see if that ever comes to fruition. I have my doubts. There's some environmental concerns. There's also earthquake concerns in that region. And there's also a lot of political interests that want to keep the status quo, although it will create many jobs. So we'll see how this turns out. And we'll also take a look at a heartwarming sign related to the Alzheimer's Association of Catania. Let's move on to Catania. So here we're going to look at this city here on the eastern coast. Look at some pictures from Catania. Here's the Cathedral of Catania. A little bit different style. Not sure when that one was built. Here's some underground tunnels in Catania that you can see, some underground ruins and artifacts. I didn't actually go in it, but you can as a tourist. Here's a panoramic shot of that plaza in Catania. Here's some porcelain dolls that they make.
A nativity scene.
Nativity scene,
Oh,
yeah.
cute. And the three wise men.
Yep. Here's a bunch of steps made with mosaic tiles leading up to a plaza. A restaurant here on the right. You can see the sign, the entrance to a restaurant there. There's my cousin.
Having a good time.
Take me to the guillotine.
What a great picture.
Here is streets of Taormina. Now, Taormina
I love Taormina.
is right up here, a little bit north of Catania. It's very touristy, a lot of good shopping. And you can see a lot of nice shops, very clean. There used to be a casino in Taormina. I think they've shut that down, but still draws a lot of tourists every year. Cute little, very thin little street in Taormina. Gives you the perspective of how narrow these streets are. Here's a vendor. Sicily has a lot of African immigrants that come in, try to establish a life in Sicily, and a lot of them sell knickknacks. A lot of them become vendors or what have you, street vendors. Here's a Sicilian t-shirt. Non vedo, non sento, non parlo.
Sicilia.
Basically, see no evil, hear no evil, kind of.
Speak no evil, yeah.
Speak no evil.
Don't speak at all, actually.
Right. And it has mafia kind of connotations to it.
Yes, I think so. I like it.
Here is some countryside. See on the left are these little Indian figs, and they're all over Sicily. It's one of the delicacies there. You can actually eat them, take out the pits. It's good for the digestive system. Here is a screenshot. So this is, I'm looking on Sicily. The other side is the mainland of Italy. That's a Strait of Messina right there.
Wow.
And you could take a boat ride. It's about, I don't know, 45 minutes or so from one end to the other. Some Sicilian countryside there. Here's another panoramic shot of the Mediterranean. Another one. Here's a Greek Roman amphitheater in Taormina, some ruins. This was as you can see, like right here, there's some seating, and it kind of goes around where they used to perform. Here's a sign I thought was kind of interesting, just for the Alzheimer's Association of Italy.
Oh,
And it's
don't forget.
very nice slogan, non dimenticare chi dimentica. Anyone, not Loretta, but anyone want to take a stab what that means?
Don't forget the demented.
No,
Yeah, don't for-
dimenticata means forget, no.
Right.
Don't forget the forgotten ones.
Yeah. No, don't forget chi means those, who or those. Don't forget those who forget. So those who have Alzheimer's.
Aha, Italiana malata di Alzheimer. I didn't read the whole thing, yeah.
Malattia, the Alzheimer's.
Illness, the.
Do you ever take the train from the mainland to Sicily, Larry?
Yeah, it goes on the boat though, but yeah.
I actually took pictures of how they changed the tracks, how they moved the train onto the boat with the tracks and everything else. It
Mhm.
was extremely interesting the way they do that. I don't know how
Yeah,
they.
there's like six.
Oh my God.
It said about 6 levels of trains on those boats.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing.
Amazing.
Absolutely amazing.
So that was the video on the Zoom call for Catania and Taormina and other parts of Sicily. So thanks for joining me today. Let me know what you think of the video. Please leave in the comments below what you thought of it. Also, if you would like and subscribe to this channel, I would greatly appreciate it. And if you are planning a trip to Palermo, I have a book about Palermo, a travel guide that will tell you everything you know about your upcoming trip or vacation. I will leave a link in the description below. And thanks for joining me today. Ciao, ciao.